Zeios. Dice. Vos.
Hola Matías, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué?
Arcano 0429. Dice. Hola señor Zeios.
¿Cómo te va?
Arcano 0429. Dice. Bro, disculpa la pregunta que te haré. XQ no tiene nada que ver con el directo más que nada jaja. ¿Vos sabes si existe un remaster de The Legend of Zelda?
Del A Link to the Past, sí, del Ocarina of Time también, del Majora Mask, del Wind Waker.
Arcano 0429. Dice.
Del...
Me va muy bien la verdad.
Del Twilight Princess. Sí. ¿Te llama la atención el Zelda? Es muy bueno. Ay, con control. Con control me agacho. Son muchos Zeldas, sí,
Arcano
son historias distintas.
0429. Dice. Ah, pero son muchos. Creía que había solo uno, ajaja.
Sí, son un montón de
Arcano
Zeldas.
0429. Dice. Lo buscaré luego.
Sí. El Ocarina of Time y el Majora's Mask salió para Nintendo 3DS.
Arcano 0429. Dice. ¿Qué jugamos hoy?
El Wind Waker y Twilight Princess salieron para Wii U y Nintendo Switch. A Link to the Past también salió para Nintendo Switch, si no me equivoco. Se llama El Llamado de Cthulhu. De hecho, a ver, espérate. Quizás así estará bien. Por aquí, yo creo. Por acá arriba, quizás.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight.
Arcano 0429.
Hola René,
Dice.
¿cómo andas?
Tripela, pero con simuladores únicamente los podré jugar.
Sí. Que con el Cemo y de la Nintendo 3DS no sé qué emulador
Arcano
exista.
0429. Bueno, cambiando de tema, este juego lo yugues por primera vez.
No,
Arcano
ya lo he jugado.
0429. Dice. Emulador, perdón.
Hola 7. ¿Qué te pareció el House of Ashes? ¿Te gustó? A mí no.
I hate whiskey. Natural sciences, linguistics, are a good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Ah, porque es en primera persona.
I wonder why I still take these things. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Arcano 0429. Dice. 7. Arcano 0429.
Ya lo iba a traer desde antes.
Dice. ¿Cómo andáis?
Bueno, esto lo dejo para que lo lean. Está teniendo pesadillas Pierce. Pesadillas como si alguien lo estuviera llamando.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Este es un caso, es un detective que tiene bastantes casos,
Arcano 0429.
pero también tiene problemas de alcoholismo.
Dice. Me gusta la gráfica y la ambientación tiene buena pinta.
Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
Ah, perdón.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
Arcano
I'm so very
0429.
sorry, but I have to collect your
Dice.
personal information yet again.
Suena bien, Zeios.
Y me puedo subir habilidades. Entonces yo me acuerdo que esta habilidad me servía para leer objetos que no símbolos, mejor dicho, no visibles para el ojo humano. Mira, por ejemplo, investigación y elocuencia. Esto te sirve mucho para charlar con la gente y demás de principios del juego. Validar, enter. Sí.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
Sí,
And it would seem
es una onda de Lovecraft.
fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce,
Decisiones.
you know
Sí.
as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Arcano 0429. Dice. Zeios.
I'm coming.
Notaste que ya estamos a mitad de año.
Ya, bien rápido, Matías. Bien rápido. Es de terror, de decisiones.
Arcano 0429. Dice. Se viene el mundial.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new
Sebastian.
case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her well.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband,
Arcano
and Simon, my
0429.
grandson.
I can't
Dice.
do anything for a
Pobre.
woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have.
Ojo.
Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater.
¿Ya vieron?
Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
Esto habla de un incendio que se llevó a una familia, la mamá, el papá y el niño. Petatearon. Se decía que Sara estaba loca y fue ella quien inició el incendio, supuestamente.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Arcano 0429. Dice. Petatearon. Qué palabra más rara, pero qué mal.
Sí. ¿Dónde vivía Sarah Hawkins? Hawkins.
Never heard of the place.
Ojo, Darkwater.
Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Sara
Arcano
veía cosas
0429.
y escuchaba susurros.
Es tipo Max
Ojito.
Payne, de investigación y relato de la historia.
husband was a
Me
big
gusta,
deal
me
on the
gusta.
island.
Sí, sí.
Police are sticking to the accident theory.
Sara
Though
dibujaba
they
lo
mention
que
Sarah's mental state.
le susurraban entre sueños,
I believe you are right, sir.
o lo que
This
soñaba.
is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death, and yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home.
¿Ya
The
vieron?
painting
Sí.
is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions...
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Ya verán cuando lleguemos a Darkwater cómo se ve toda la isla. Es tremendo este juego.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Con la investigación. Sí, contratan al detective, pero... Bueno, ya vieron Darkwater. Es esto. Hola Arnaldo, ¿qué tal? Sí, la pantalla de carga arruinó la sorpresa.
Almost there.
El llamado de Cthulhu. No, no está en español.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
¿Ya vieron cómo se ve todo
So,
verde?
what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah.
Como R5. Parecido.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
Sí, están muy chiquitos. Voy a ver si los puedo hacer grandes los subtítulos, porque sí están bien chiquititos.
It's the Hawkins family that brings you here. I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Sí, pero no, mira, no puedo hacerlos más grandes. Mira, acá está todo, ¿no? Observé las espesas nubes que tapaban el cielo. Estaban tan cerca del agua que parecían tener la intención de empalarse en los afilados arrecifes que rodean la isla. Fitzroy es el capitán, el viejito este. Me ha aconsejado ir al bar del puerto. Me enseñó cierto tónico estimulante. Ok. Los pescadores se han reunido junto al cadáver de una orca. Podría echar un vistazo. Esto es clave, ¿eh? La orca está por allá. Pero primero hay que investigar aquí.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Pues creo que Ilaoi de LOL tiene relación con un tipo de Cthulhu.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat. Mira, ¿ya vieron? Hay que ir a ver quién es Cat. Todavía no hay que hablar con el capitán. Todavía no. Hay que averiguar por aquí qué hay. Y por acá me parece que había algo más. Mira, por ejemplo aquí.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Este es el capitán en su época de juventud.
What a macabre souvenir.
Muy bien. Entonces vamos primero al bar, que está aquí. Hola Luis. Bienvenido. Buenas noches.
Hey, be careful.
Mira, ese es Cat.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Indagar sobre Darkwater. A ver. ¿Por qué la ballena
A
varada?
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about it?
We all
Hawkins.
knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Quiero una botella de whisky. Ok, una
Captain
bebida.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Está este güey.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for
Muy bien.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be
No, no pone un radar, pero yo ya sé dónde hay que ir.
That's true.
Bueno,
It's a reminder of
tengo un
the time
recuerdo.
when we were still fishing for whales.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ojo.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
Y este es el periódico.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ya vieron, capturaron un cetáceo superior en tamaño incluso a las formidables ballenas dentadas. Llenaba toda la cubierta hasta el punto de rebosar en parte por las bordas, lo que explica perfectamente el apelativo por el que ya se le conoce, la pesca milagrosa. Los supervivientes relataron una aterradora historia sobre su peligrosa travesía, pero también cantaron las excelencias de la carne de la criatura. Es como carne verde, inigualable por su calidad y sus innumerables beneficios en materia de nutrición. Es indudable que el extraordinario tamaño de la ballena permitirá alimentar a muchos de los habitantes de Darkwater. Ojo. Ajá, esto no es relevante. La ballena varada. Esto es para probar la ballena que está en la costa de ahí.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Hola, mi amor, ¿cómo estás?
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, esta es
It was a
enojona,
compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Está bien, mi amor. Que te vaya muy bien.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a
Sí, me
specialist
despachó rápido.
killed it.
Me dejó en visto.
Don't put that beast back
Y
in
me
the water,
bloqueó.
you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
El ceviche.
Telling me. These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the...
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way
understand.
to
You're
treat
not
an old man.
sailors. Oh, yeah.
It's a sign.
Muy bien. Ahora aquí.
Bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want. Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
There's nothing
You're
for you
already
here
in
either.
trouble.
Aquí no me dejan pasar.
Pretense.
Come on, can we sort
Muy
this
bien.
out? You can see
Ni aquí, ni por allá.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
I've brought out
¿No
the
les puedes
Charles
pasar a
Hawkins
golpes? No, no me deja.
manifests.
Es
They're on the
de
table next to
decisiones,
you.
todo eso.
But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Ay, güey, me espantó.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
A ver, compadre.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter,
¿Quién es
signed by a
Cat?
certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. A dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
¿Qué puede haberla matado? Eso no creo que sea de interés, pero ¿por qué la devuelven al mar? Eso sí.
Put the killer whale back in.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those whales is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
Es que la orca tiene como cortaduras en el cuerpo, o sea, como algo gigantesco.
But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return. It's displayed on a wall.
Bueno, esto ya va.
I was looking at your photograph.
Era este güey.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason.
El de la foto es mi padre.
In the photograph.
Okay.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Muy bien, sería todo. Sería todo. Esto ya está.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there.
Ahí está.
The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Sí, yo recordaba que era él, pero es su papá. ¿Sabe a quién pertenece el edificio, no? Ah, caray, a los Hawkins, ¿no?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Ajá.
Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and...
Muy bien. Mira, ya tengo un punto y lo voy a usar para el ocultismo. ¿Qué demonios? Ah, bueno, fuerza, medicina. Bueno, no tengo la habilidad suficiente.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around. Now, please, leave us to our work.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
What could have done so much damage?
¿Ya vieron?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Averiguar las causas de muerte.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it in your head to go wandering around up there.
Xbox One. Es de la generación pasada.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again?
No need.
O sea, en resumen, los lugareños saben algo y no le quieren decir al detective.
There. Hello, old friend.
Botella de licor. Pero ya vieron toda la lámpara, mira, tiene símbolos escritos en otro idioma, las lámparas son verdes, el faro sospechoso. ¿Ya vieron? Ocultismo.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
¿Ya vieron?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our
Claro,
protectors.
te da más información. Es una onda Bloodborne, como que vas tu mente se va abriendo más a lo desconocido.
I've never heard of this saint.
Hola
Is it a
Maxi,
local
¿cómo vas?
But everyone
Bienvenido.
knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom,
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
¿Quién es Kat? Eso ya sabemos. Pero a ver
Is
qué
it
nos
Cat
dicen
who's
ellos, ¿no?
shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Le tienen miedo a la muchacha. No tienen
Isn't that a
trabajo.
bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down...
So we drink.
Son dos borrachitos, en resumen. Viven aquí.
Peculiar house.
Aquí viven.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan.
Ajá, ya lo sabemos. Volver. La isla, volver,
I've
marcharse.
taken enough of your time.
Well, see.
Muy bien.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a...
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Ah, me vieron.
Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
El pasadizo
I
lleva al
got to
almacén de
enter the
Hawkins.
Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on dark water.
I've just arrived.
Hola Silvia,
Let's
¿cómo
just
andas?
say we're standing guard for the owner of the... And we let...
Ok, trabajan para acá. Sí, 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 sí.
She's
Shut up.
Buenas
Ajá.
chicos, ¿qué tal Zeios? El llamado del Cthulhu.
Le tiene
hoy.
mucho
She
miedo.
sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her.
What are you guarding?
Listen, boat.
Ajá. Me envía acá, a ver.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
You're...
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it. You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Utiliza un estilete.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, sí, la intenté
it's a deal.
Cortejar y me mandó a volar. Ok. Me envió Cat. Me dijo, no me molestes más. Vete.
Silvia D.
Let's see.
Dice. Zeios como que te mandó a volar.
Sí. Me le acerqué ahí en el bar. Le quise hacer plática y
I'll have
se
to
enojó.
find another way to get in. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Mira, fue ella,
You're not only
Silvia.
inquisitive.
Hola, mi amor,
You're
¿cómo te
also
va?
stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
¿Qué le digo a mi amor? No tenía ni idea. Déjame
This
pasar, mija.
muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Mira. Con que ustedes, Cat.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
¡Ay! ¡Ay, ay! ¡Ah! 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 ¡Oh! En las pelotas. ¡Ah!
Silvia D. Dice.
Get this joker out
En
of
esos
here.
momentos agradezco
Tranquila.
ser mujer y no tener que acercarme. Si me rebotaran así no sabría qué hacer.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Voy a hablar con ella porque es difícil, ¿eh?
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in.
Ah, mira. ¿Y ahora?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
What?
Mi amor, ¿me dejas entrar?
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down.
Silvia D.
Something that I respect. So
Zeios
understand by
ahora se
that.
merece que le
If I
quites
catch
su
you
mesada.
again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
Tranquila,
Tell
mi
me,
amor.
what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly.
Soy un
But
hombre
it's also very
sincero.
stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
De la
It's
mesada.
precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
En absoluto sería como no, ¿cómo crees? Se me está agotando la paciencia. ¿Habría corrido el riesgo? Es como... A
Think it
ver.
over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
También, mi amor,
Do
sí.
I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective. Follow me.
Sí, mi amor.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his
Silvia D.
They revere
Dice,
their brave captain
Bow
as they do
redura
their
la
old
seña.
statues.
Sí,
But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Como tarda, Ándale.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Ah, ¿verdad que sí, Silvia? El faro. Sí.
Silvia D. Dice. Qué bonito se ve, como las ilustraciones del libro.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Silvia D.
Ok, mi amor, gracias.
Dice. Sí, todo, hasta el filtro que tiene da esa sensación es brutal.
Ajá, el filtro como verdoso, ¿no?
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Para reconstruir una escena mantén... Ok. Ok. Esta es como la visión de detective. Psicología, a ver.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Mira, aquí parece como que hay alguien dormido. A ver.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
No podía dormir.
Le Petit Parisian. Who might keep a news clipping about
Silvia
Sarah
D.
Hawkins?
Dice. Oh, se ve genial
It
eso.
smells as bad as it looks. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. What happened here?
Golpeó el espejo. Y se fue a dormir. Como que se asustó del cuadro y se fue a dormir. Como que está deformado, ¿no?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr.
Silvia D.
Pierce. I
Dice.
hate to be
También me gusta el estilo porque
All
me
right,
recuerda a
Inspector
Fallout.
Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Fallout?
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on.
Luis al 3 o no.
My car is parked down the way.
Ahora tenemos que ir a la mansión donde ocurrió el incendio.
This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it
Silvia
far,
de-
this mansion?
Dice. Vos decís al 4 dónde vas para el mar
Look behind
resplandeciente.
you, at the top of the ridge.
Allá
See
está.
the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Bueno, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué les está pareciendo? ¿Si les está gustando o...?
Silvia D. Dice. Quien pudiera vivir en esa mansión.
Sí, está genial, ¿no? Es chévere, sí.
Silvia D. Dice. Es como la mansión de Adrián y del René, V.
Sí, es como el Sebastián Castellanos, ¿sí?
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten
Silvia de-
floorboards,
Dice.
there's nothing to worry about.
Qué bonita.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I don't believe
Silvia
the
de-
fire is the
Dice.
only reason this house is...
Sellos
It's a very
seguimos
old building,
subiendo
you
los
know?
rolls.
Sí,
Its
tengo
foundations
2009
will probably
subs.
date from the arrival of the
Sí, sí,
first
sí, de a poquito.
Huh.
De a
It's really that
poquitito.
old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. Let's go up there.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
El Silas.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to add?
Night falls quickly.
I'll go with you.
No.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Quédate aquí, compadre. Yo quiero investigar
Silvia D.
a solas.
Hasta el detalle de la ropa que usan se ve genial.
Sí. Sí.
Cheapers.
Quería sacar el mechero, pero no puedo.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Silvia D. dice: Zeios, este juego solo salió para PC.
Poor kid.
No, salió para consola también. Que yo sepa.
Poor kid.
Ah, mira, esta es la tumba del niñito que murió.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Charles Hawkins será el esposo, ¿no? Del artista Hawkins, ¿no?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
No sé si pueda agarrar esto. No. Mira, esto está bloqueado. A ver, voy a ver por allá qué hay antes de entrar a la mansión. A ver si por aquí hay algo.
This entrance is still in use.
Silvia D. dice: En serio, yo pensé que era para PC. Me encantaría poder comprarlo. Voy a tener que investigar.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Give me that.
Dámelo el hacha.
Control yourself, old man.
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
Ese Zeios, dame el hacha, le dice
I make sure
XD.
it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Si se parece al señor, ¿qué? Fish.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Bueno. Tranquilo,
This gate is locked. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
No puedo entrar a la cabaña.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Pero capaz que por aquí sí puedo entrar. Para investigar más, ¿no? Esto necesita... No puedo coger esto. A ver... No, no me deja.
Rather Spartan.
Silvia D.
The caretaker
Dice,
has simple tastes.
claro, Zeios, hay que investigar el chisme.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Sí, hay que investigar todo para ver por qué se están volviendo locos. No, creo que aquí ya no hay más nada. Bueno, aquí ya no hay nada. Hay que ir a la mansión. Hay que entrar.
Shall we enter?
Acá está el...
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas.
You're right.
Vamos pues.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Y este oficial quiere acompañarnos.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Mira, ¿ya vieron otro cuadro?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Ah, bueno, este es el hijo.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Mira, iban a cenar. ¿Qué es esto? Esto es... Ah, chequen la forma de la carne, porque esto es crucial. Ya vieron como que están comiendo algo extraño.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
¿Ya vieron?
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it
Silvia
untouched?
Dice. No, que bello el lugar.
Something happened at this table.
Sí.
An argument?
O sea, capaz que discutieron, ¿no?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Lo que no entiendo es por qué no se quemó la mesa o la carne.
Silvia dice. Que estaban comiendo.
Ya verás después que estaban comiendo.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
They seem happy,
But it was already too late
but
for
Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
A las 11 p.m.
Silvia dice. Como que
Did
después ya
Sarah
me dio
Hawkins
miedo.
lose one of her shoes? How?
Aquí está Sarah Hawkins, que tiró sus zapatos. ¿Es ella?
They had a fight.
Una lámpara rota. Tuvieron una pelea. Y quedó aquí. Y justo aquí hay una botella.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Bebía mucho. ¿Ya vieron?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
¿Ya vieron? Supuestamente este cuadro fue el único que no se quemó. Fue de los que no se quemaron, porque hay otros. Voy a ver si puedo averiguar algo más. Ups. No.
Silvia dice.
Did someone escape
Claro
the
que raro.
fire?
¿Escapó alguien del incendio? ¿Quién habrá sido? ¿Quién escapó?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
¿Y por qué
Silvia
lo hizo?
Dice. ¿Quién lo hizo y por qué lo hizo?
And the boy.
No activé el bot, Silvia. Esta vez no lo activé para ahorrar recursos.
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Silvia dice. Ja ja ja
I
ja
think
no
the
mejor,
Hawkins
pero
couple
ahí
got
tenía
into a
que
fight.
decir no puede ser
sure of
relerno.
There's only one way to be sure.
¡No! Pero un momento, quiero ver antes. ¿Hacia dónde corrió?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
No, aquí no hay nada. Es que no sé cómo activar mi mechero.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
No hay nada. Wow. Mira.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
No, no hay que salir todavía. El señor se fue por allá, ¿verdad? Ah, pero aquí no puedo investigar.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Y acá está la familia.
This piano is in disrepair.
Silvia D.
Looks
Dice,
like the Hawkins kept
lo
it
que
more
debe
for
salir es el
decoration
libro.
than for music.
¿Ya vieron? El... Sí.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins?
Me espanta este policía.
Well, not much, to be honest. We
Sí.
all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
No, no es venenoso. No, no, no.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
La puedes prender y apagar. Muy bien.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Disculpen.
There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Gracias, gracias,
Silvia D.
gracias.
Dice,
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another
No,
story
que yo sepa,
about
no, no es
the mysteries
alucinógeno.
of the deep. A crowbar could prove useful.
Esa palanca yo creo que me va a servir para ir a la cabaña de Silas.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Sí, tiene distintos finales. Sí.
What could Sarah have done to make this person
Silvia
threaten
de-
Yo saqué el final malo la primera vez.
Dice, Zeios ya lo jugaste, ¿no? ¿Tiene distintos finales o es un solo final?
De hecho, si salgo... No sé si... Capaz que primero investigo.
Locked.
Esta es la habitación del niño.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
¿Qué onda? Ah, esto es lo que veía el niño en sus sueños.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Silvia D. Dice, pobre el nenito.
Sí.
What was going through that boy's mind?
Como en la película de Bird Box, ¿no? ¿Qué serán esos seres que no podemos ver?
Locked. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Silvia D. Dice, ¿te gustó esa película Zeios, la de Bird Box?
Sí me gustó. Sí. Sí me gustó. ¿Qué serán esos seres que no podemos ver? ¿Te imaginas? Ups.
Perfect. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
¿A ti te gustó? Me voy a cerrar la puerta porque luego hay pistas. Mira, por ejemplo, ¿esto qué es esto? Y esto.
Silvia
Was
de
Sarah Hawkins
dice,
interested in the occult?
me imagino que son onda los de Cloverfield,
Looks like
no
a
sé si recuerdas esa
revocation
película,
ritual.
que eran
Was she
como
trying to
unos
invoke
aliens.
something?
No, no me acuerdo de esa película. Pero, ¿te imaginas que pase eso? Wow, ¿qué fue eso?
Silvia de dice, me gustan en general todas las pelis
Sarah
de terror,
Hawkins' agent was
sí me
getting
gustó
worried.
esa también.
Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
¿Ya viste? Maximilien L.
Locked.
Creo que aquí no hay nada.
Bradley? Is that you?
Luego hay cosas ocultas por aquí.
Is anyone there?
Silvia de dice, si pasara algo así ni me preocupo Zeios porque sé que me muero a la primera XD.
You! Stop!
Espérate, quiero ver qué hay aquí. A la primera, Silvia. Pero te echas a correr. A correr mejor. No, yo ni loco me meto a la mansión ahí a investigar ni nada. Supuestamente hay algo aquí, pero que no he visto. Ah, mira, acá está. ¿Será que abre esta habitación? Ah, vale. Bueno, ahora sí.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door is blocked from the outside.
¿A dónde fue?
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
They look like Celtic runes. It looks like an old seaway map.
Silvia D. Dice.
Do you really
Luis,
think
no
that your
sirvo para
fugitive came in
pelear y
here?
Zeios no sé correr,
I
por
don't
eso
see any
les
way
digo
out.
que acepto
Seems like
mi
this came
inminente
from a
fin
log.
XD.
There must be a link with the sea, as if the bookcase has been moved. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the Scylla. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder the Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Tengo que...
Doesn't work. There must be a link with the seaway map.
N53O. A ver. 33. What the?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist? Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
La travesía, no te pases.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk? This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. I must find a way to...
Usar la
With
palanca.
this, I should be able to force the gears.
Ah, genial. Ah, genial.
As if
Well
the
done,
bookcase has
Pierce.
been moved several times.
Oh. ¡Qué miedo, man!
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime. 3 seats.
Look, someone's been here recently.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Ah, mira, ¿qué es esto?
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Pero aquí... Ah, ya, ahora sí.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? What is this mask supposed to represent?
A lo que voy investigando, sí. Y nuevos diálogos.
Dice.
Sí.
Entonces, de acuerdo a lo que vas investigando, puedes descubrir nuevas opciones.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins.
Silvia de
Could this be related
dice,
to her death?
La verdad me gusta mucho el juego, se ve súper interesante.
Sí, es un buen juego. Me gusta mucho este juego. Tiene 4 finales, si no me equivoco.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
¿Por qué no puedo sacar la lámpara? ¿Sí ven?
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary.
Silvia de dice.
Sad way to go.
Ay, qué miedo.
Sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Sí. Ok, por aquí no es. ¿Ya vieron?
Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all.
Silvia de dice. Tiene un montón de detalles.
Sí. Sí. Mira, por ejemplo, esto.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
¿Ya vieron? Están abajo ahí los monjes.
A table for sacrifice?
I got it.
Silvia D. dice que...
I can't breathe. What's happening?
Silvia D. dice...
No, damn
Ay,
it!
señor.
I must find a way out of here.
Oh, recúrrele.
Silvia D. dice... Corre, salí de ahí ya mismo.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
No sé cómo poner el mechero ni la lámpara.
Silvia D. dice... Ya quiero que salgas.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him
¿Sí?
your dreams and accept his.
Silvia D. dice... Ah, mira, hablan en idioma y todo se ve que el que hizo el juego le gusta mucho el libro.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth. Bring me more sacred flesh.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that? Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Bueno, creo que por allá no es.
Silvia D.
Casi me ven.
Dice. También me da un aire a esa película de la Isla Siniestra, no sé si la viste, Zeios.
La Isla Siniestra, donde hay caníbales. ¿Será esa?
Silvia D. Dice. Yo no sé por dónde sea, pero me da unas ganas que ya salgas. Silvia D. Dice. Es esa de Leonardo DiCaprio que va a investigar en una isla que sale también
no
ese
la he visto,
actor de
creo,
Hulk.
An intruder!
Oh, shit. Don't move.
Silvia D.
Police.
Dice. Pensar que hay locos que sí le rezan al Cthulhu.
¿En la vida real? ¿Sí?
I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it.
Toma.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Silvia D. Dice. Ay.
¡Ay, jefecita, ayúdame!
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Silvia D. Dice. Joder.
My leg!
Oh, escapa.
Light. At last.
Silvia D. Dice. Estoy muy tensionada, jajajaja.
Era el marido de la muchacha esta de Sarah Hawkins.
Silvia D. dice: ya regreso en minutos, Zeios.
Ok, te esperamos, Silvia.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. A strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes. He saved him from her.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scrawled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
Silvia D. dice: listo, Zeios estaba buscando mis cosas para mañana.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up.
No te preocupes, Silvia. ¿Ya lista? ¿Para mañana?
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait.
Silvia D.
Bradley
dice,
is really alive.
al menos ya saliste del lugar raro ese de los locos del culto.
Sí. Edward despertó en un manicomio, parece ser.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything.
No, esta es
I'm not really supposed
Mary
to be
Colden,
here.
parece que nos
And
va a
the same
ayudar.
goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me.
Understood.
Silvia D. dice, yo que el Pierce ya estaría.
What does this mean? What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum? Sarah. What did he write about the painting? Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
No puedes escapar.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Qué miedo, ¿eh?
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Hola Betsy, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
Poor wretch.
Silvia D. dice, la Sara andaba ahí.
I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand.
Silvia D. dice,
People need care.
buenas Betsy B.
You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Silvia D. dice, me imagino estar ahí los gritos de los locos.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
Sí, ¿te imaginas ahí? Qué miedo, ¿eh?
Silvia D. dice,
Ahora tengo
no
que
te
ver
preocupes,
cómo
bestia, aquí
voy a
estamos
salir.
con el Zeios detective.
Sí, estamos en un juego
The machine is
Lovecraftiano.
working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Tengo que activar... Ah, ya me acordé de este. ¿Ya te acordaste de este puzzle, Luis?
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Have I activated anything?
Silvia D.
This
dice,
machine seems to
Luis
consume a
ayuda.
great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. Worse and worse.
Aquí es donde supuestamente creo que fue donde inyectaron
I
a
think seriously
Pierce.
thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current. The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties?
Sí, está bueno el juego porque es terror onda cósmica. Y no sabemos qué está pasando. Tengo que seguir los cables aquí. Tengo que
Silvia
seguir
D.
el cable amarillo
Dice,
y el cable rojo.
sí se ve genial, Betsy. Hay muchas cosas raras en este pueblo.
It's done. Now for the others.
Oh, déjame.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six.
Oh. Por favor. No, ya lo he jugado. Ya lo he jugado antes. Pero no me acuerdo. ¿Qué pasó?
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in it...
You'll draw the guard.
So...
I'll find...
Hay que darle pastillas a este compadre para que nos ayude a distraer a este guardia de acá. Así que las pastillas están en el almacén supuestamente. Así que creo que estarán aquí.
Locked. Exactly what I need. Perfect.
Qué susto me dio este compadre.
Control wheel to mount on a plumbing system. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
¿Dónde fue? Hasta por allá.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine.
Acá está.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
¿A dónde fue? Ah, está por allá. ¡Oh! No, por aquí no es. Creo que me vio, ¿eh? No, me encierran otra vez. Abre.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Creí que me había visto.
This padlock is too complicated. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Walker!
Uy. Sí me vio, ¿eh?
Silvia D. dice. En unos minutos regreso, chicos, voy a buscar una estufa que me muero de frío.
Ay, ok, te esperamos.
I'll go take a look. This way.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Porque entra en pánico. Entra en pánico el detective. Ah, mira, ya aprendí. Pero ¿cómo guardo esto? ¿Quién quería las pastillas?
Out! What is well enough inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans.
Bueno, le inyectaron un líquido. Sí, es verdad. Un líquido verde. Este ya está. ¿Dónde estaba el que quería? El somnífero. Creo que era este de acá. ¿Era este? No. ¿Quién era? Era este.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember...
Don't you worry, you'll have... Go on. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! The birds! They're attacking!
What carnage.
Mira cómo los dejan, Los cortan en pedacitos. Me falta una palanca. La palanca, me falta la palanca azul.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full Sarah Hawkins.
Bueno, aquí Sarah fue internada.
That Dr. Fuller again. Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Muy bien, a ver, voy a ver dónde está la otra palanca. Esta es... Espérate, es... A ver.
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
Me falta la verde. Ay, perdón. Espérate, ¿y la verde? A ver. Ah, está por acá.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No.
Pain is just information, dear Francis.
All the levers are activated.
Kill me. Kill me.
The door is blocked on the other side.
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Ay, no, este compadre entra en pánico a la más mínima área de oscuridad.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare. This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening. This valve controls the pressure.
Y bueno, es que sí, imagínate estar en un manicomio y que te quieran ahí
Now for the next step.
Inyectar líquidos y demás. No, sí tengo líquido. A ver. Mira, acá está. Tengo una, la otra, ¿dónde estará? Una, 2, 3. Y hay una palanca aquí, si no mal recuerdo.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Ahora tengo que regresar a la sala de máquinas que está por acá. Según yo ya están todos los...
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Escapa del manicomio. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Ah, mira.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
I saw the traces of a revocation ritual in Sarah Hawkins' office. Is it connected to this curse?
She tried to correct her mistake, yes. She tried everything. She told me.
Sí, lo volvieron loco.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No!
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
¿Ya vieron? Qué miedo, Escapa del manicomio. Ah, ya no puedo regresar. Bueno. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Es un líquido verde, bueno, es un gas verde que parece que fue sacado de las profundidades del mar. Sí, ¿no?
Who goes there?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Necesito subirme. Mira, tengo 17 puntos, no te pases. Es como un calamar, ¿no? Ya vieron, y estamos otra vez en la mansión. Pero ahora es de día.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this. No.
Porque necesito descubrir más objetos del entorno. Muy bien, bueno, aquí lo voy a dejar, ¿les parece bien? Para que en otro directo continuemos la parte 2 y la parte 3.
Silvia D.
Muy bien.
Dice.
Excelente.
Oh, no. Silvia D.
Sube entre más luces, claro. Tengo que descubrir más objetos del entorno. Y en base a eso poder yo subir mi ocultismo y medicina. Ajá. Bueno amigos, que descansen. Gracias por pasarse en este directillo de llamado de Cthulhu. Espero que les haya gustado el juego y les haya gustado.
Dice.
¿De qué va?
Voy a esperar la parte
¿De qué va la historia? Porque sí es muy oscura, ¿eh? Y da miedo, da mucho miedo. Que tengan una excelente semana. Gracias por pasarse y quedarse hasta aquí. Mucho éxito en sus tareas y trabajos. Les mando un abrazo. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Se cuidan. Chau, chau.
Silvia D. Dice. Gracias, Zeios. Silvia D. Dice. Descansen, niños. Zeios. Dice. Buenas noches y gracias por pasarse.